Hello, everyone. My name is Sybille Nkunzimana. I'm super excited to be able to connect with you all here today online. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a KidSpirit contributor from Haiti. I've been writing for the magazine for about a year now, and in the fall, I'm really excited to be attending the University of Toronto, where I'll be studying literature and hopefully continue to pursue writing. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by Joel Sartore, who is an award-winning photographer, speaker, author, and conservationist. Joel is also the creator of the Photo Ark, which is a really cool project that's lasted about 18 years so far. He started it in 2006, in which he's photographed over 15,000 different species to raise awareness of the extinction crisis, which is obviously something that is very important. I'm honored to be interviewing him here today to learn more about his work, and I hope people watching at home can learn a little bit more as well.
I'm Joel Sartore, the founder of National Geographic Photo Ark and Video Ark. My goal is to document every species in human care around the world. That's mammals, birds, amphibians, reptiles, fish, and invertebrates. I do this at zoos, aquariums, and wildlife sanctuaries. More than 800 locations over the past 17 years. Each and every one of these animals is amazing. All are worth saving and deserve our protection. Today we have nearly 15,000 species on board the Ark. Each is a living work of art and deserves our full attention right now, while there's still time. I'm doing everything I can to get the world to pay attention and save them all. Now, how about you?
It's so great to be here with you today, Joel. I'm really excited for you to share some of your knowledge and insights with our KidSpirit community here online. I have tons of questions for you. I'm a pretty huge animal person. Since I was pretty young, my sister Lucy and I have just been kind of obsessed, I'd say, with like Nat Geo Wild specifically. We spent so much time watching like Dr. Pol and even those documentaries where they would show like real-time scenes from the wild, which I found kind of scary, but it was still pretty fun.
Right. Excellent.
Anyway.
Well, I'm ready for your questions. I've even got the Photo Ark shirt on today, so I'm ready to go.
Yes, representing.
That's
right. I'll jump right in. So you photographed about, I think it's over 15,000 different species over the course of your Photo Ark project.
Right.
And this has been like, elephants that weigh several thousand tons and even tiny insects that you can barely even see. So which size animal do you find the most challenging to work with? And what are some precautions that you take in your work to avoid being trampled by these huge elephants
that's a good question. I tell you, most of the time when I was in the field, I did field assignments on the wild for about 17 years for National Geographic. And that was about 35 stories. And I would try to align myself with biologists who knew what they were doing. I would go out, if I was working on lion tracking in Uganda, I would go out with the lion tracker. I would go out with the person who's done it a long time with no scars. We don't want to see anybody that's been chewed up, Most of the time we have to remember that when we're in the wild, we're in the animal's home. And so if you've got animals charging you or attacking, you're doing something completely wrong because you're freaking the animals out. So we tried to avoid that. I don't have very many close call stories because of that, which is good. It's a good thing. But, I document everything from mountain gorillas in Uganda to lions out on the plains of that country to polar bears and muskox up in the north of the Arctic Circle, and jaguars in the Amazon rainforest of Bolivia, all that stuff. So made it through okay, and then I started to do more studio portraits of animals in human care. And this means going to zoos, aquariums, wildlife rehabbers, private collections, captive breeding centers to document animals in, kind of in captivity, where I could shift them into spaces with black and white backgrounds and light them up. And that's how we do the photo ark. So I really didn't, to answer your question, I really hang out with good people. I hang out with people who really provide abundant attention and care, whether they're in the wild or whether they're working on animals that are in captivity. We really try to listen to them, do what those people say, and reduce stress on animals and ourselves in the process.
Yeah, I mean, that's an amazing approach. You definitely want to be with people who understand that, you're entering an environment that's not your own and that you need to be respectful of it.